Shalom. I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim, Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the apostles, double honors to the elders of great millstones. Salutations to you all that are teaching the truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. This is your brother Kabash from the GMS Atlanta camp. I want to get into an edifying lesson in this article, going into the elites planning their martial law troops in various cities in America, especially during the times of the election. But they're making it a new norm now for us to get used to seeing troops in the streets with guns and stuff like that, because of these protests and riots and, about Jake getting killed, race wars, and government is giving the people nothing to work with because of the mandate, COVID-19, social distancing, and whatever rules that comes with it, as well as the fines for not wearing it. All of these are gearing up to what the Lord wants to happen. That's sedition among men in the time of Jacob's trouble. So I'm going to go ahead and start 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. For when they should say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they should not escape. So Esau is making it the new norm of troops just being posted everywhere. In this incident, it's at the post-election to keep the people at ease while doing their voting. And also, too, this stems back to the Proud Boys saying that whoever wins, this is going to happen. If Black Lives Matter pop up out of nowhere, then we're going to go to war with them. We're going to chop them down. These different militia groups coming out the woodworks because of this voting thing. And you know what? Those idle words wasn't on deaf ears. The government took action. So any extreme content on social media, or mainly through social media, because that's where everybody is looking at nowadays. But everybody is taking heed on what's going to happen during the election, what groups are going to perform protests if need be, depending on the situation. So a lot of these things are heating up, and the Most High said it was going to be like this. Rumors of wars, distress upon the people. All of these things are happening, man. The signs in the heaven. All of this is part of prophecies. This says in the article, Texas governor orders 1,000 troops for post-election disturbances. Posted October the 27th, which is today. It says Texas Governor Greg Abbott has ordered 1,000 troops to help dissolve post-election disturbances. Has there ever been a post-election disturbance in history that went down? Besides, Jake trying to vote during the Jim Crow days. But other than that, it wasn't no disturbances. But now the government is saying that it is. Which they're really just prepping your mind to just get used to this setup that they have. And I want to mention this too. I just came from the wash house, and the system for the mark of the beast is already set up, man. Everything is totally digital now, even in the wash house. You can scan your washer, man. The RFID chip is already here. The system has been set up. That's why this whole COVID-19, that was a part of the whole COVID-19 cover up, including the World War III cover up and the dollar crash and the United States being in a recession. So these things are happening, man. And it says, with only 1 week to go, many political ruling class parasites are trying to make martial law the new normal. And we know who are the ruling class. It's Esau, the so-called white man. the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, J.P. Morgans, so on and so forth, the DuPonts. All of them are ready to initiate this new world order. And you know what? It's going to happen because Job chapter 20 talks about it. But right before he eats and fill his belly, Yahweh Shai and the righteous angels and the elect are going to destroy Esau. And it says, if you thought the possibility of a national mass mandate was bad, you probably won't like the idea of martial law. Martial law is here, man. And brothers been talking about it, man. It's been light martial law here and there. But we're now in martial law. Matter of fact, we are under national emergency. Donald Trump hasn't taken that off. Matter of fact, he intensified it. He increased it. Why do you think these troops are out here with guns? And it says, coming soon to a city near you. In fact, in Texas, 5 major cities will have National Guards troops in them ahead of the November 3rd elections. The 5 cities that will see a form of martial law are Austin, Dallas, and these are the cities where brothers at. 4th Ward, Houston, San Antonio. The troops will likely start hitting those cities beginning this weekend. So it's going to be a crazy weekend, man. Troops will likely be sent to places in the cities where flare-ups and protests are going to happen, either as a result of the outcome or the presence of extremists on either side before. And this is going into I want to say with that movie Tom Cruise, Minority Report, where a person, before the person can even do the crime, they already found that person guilty before they even do the crime. And that's what Esau is doing right here. He's saying the troops will likely be sent to places in the cities where flare-ups and protests are going to happen, either as a result of the outcome or the presence of extremists on either side before. So they are already claiming people guilty. The details remain sketchy so far, including how many troops will be sent to each city. We are being groomed to accept martial law. So there you have it, man. Esau is coming down with great wrath. This is Revelations chapter 12, verse 12. And it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And that's Esau, man, the so-called white man. You know, Mac Slovo, I think he's a millionaire, but, you know, he's in the know what the elite know. And he's saying that these ruling class, they are making martial law normal. Why? Because they know that they have but a short time to get their new world order in place before Yahweh Shah comes back. And this what they want to do. That's what they want to do, man. And we'll read 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 15. For the sword and their destruction draw nigh, and one people should stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So Esau ain't the only one that's going to have his troops out there with guns. The protesters and all, they're going to have their guns too. Like the Proud Boys, the Weather Underground groups, these different militia groups. You know, they showed their horns in 2017. those different militia groups that's stationed in America. When the hurricane came in those different cities, especially in Houston, when the flood came during that year, the hurricane season was about in 2017, and it's happening in a plain old election. Take a look at all the elections that happened in the past, and see if they had troops standing out there with military gear on. Probably had a few officers here and there just to keep the order, but it was mainly just regular people out there telling people to come vote and go about their day. But now they putting troops out there to shoot you people down. That would beanbag bullets or rubber bullets, but with real bullets. It says right here, verse 17, a man should desire to go into a city and should not be able. That's happening right now. That's happening right now, yo. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed. And because of what pride? The American pride that people have, and really the pride of these people living in sin and not caring what the Heavenly Father and His Son said in the scriptures about how the world should be conducted. And that's starting with the rulers of the world. The rulers of the world are not conducting the world as the Most High and His Son deemed the world should be ran in the beginning of time. So the Most High is coming back to destroy that pride. And that pride that is on the people is the same pride that the ruling class have. You know, as the head, so are the people, or as the leader, so are the people. The people are walking in great pride, but that's that Babylon juice that the Most High got these people drunk off of, because the Most High don't care about them. He only care about his elect. And it says the houses shall be destroyed, and men should be afraid. And it's going to be happening, man. It's going to be happening. And it says a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And these times are happening, man. These times are happening, yo. And you Jace out there, you want to go voting, but the Spirit of the Lord may just have a perverse spirit upon Esau to stage something and to just get rid of y'all with bullets. Because the election is already rigged anyway, no matter who you vote for. 2 Ezra chapter 9 verse 1, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And this is what's happening right now. Like it says in the article, they're making martial law the new norm. You don't wear your mask, you're going to get fined. And next time they see you without your mask and they look through your record, your rap sheet, saying you got locked up before for not wearing your mask, you're going to get locked up again this time, and you're going to pay a fine. You even have so-called citizens of America shooting down people that are not wearing their mask. Just shows you how bugged out they are, because now they're going to spend the rest of their life in jail for a goddamn mask. I mean, that's this perverse spirit that the Most High poured on His land in America is really taking this toll, man. And it says, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. And the end is being manifest. The end of Esau's world is being manifest. That's why we're in a police state. Right here, let me go to last days. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. And we're coming in these times, man, where you ain't gonna have no pleasure in these times. They're already shutting down the club scene and everything. This may be the last year that anything goes on normal as people may see it. Because, the World War III is getting hotter and hotter. America is losing its power. And Esau, the ruling class, has but a short time. And they've been planning this for centuries, man, to get it right, because they know kingdoms don't last forever. But since the Most High gave that old serpent power and healed them, like it says in Revelation chapter 20, then Esau started to study other kingdoms and added to the kingdom, like America and the other England cities that the ruling class has purchased by thievery and robbery and murder. Those kingdoms, he wants to keep it going until, forever. And not America per se, but, the New World Order that he has been planning on for years, he wants that to be his birthright. He want that blessing to go on forever, because Esau's world has an end. But since he been carnal and studied other kingdoms that was greater in his time, and he's seen the flaws that took him down, like Rome, Greece, and Babylonian Empire, the first Babylonian Empire. That's why he has on the back of the penny, one world order, or Nuvis. I forgot the term of it. It says pluribus unum. Get this other penny. Yep. And that's just going into the slogan for the first Babylonian Empire, when Nimrod ruled, because they all spoke one language, which was the Hebrew, until the Most High angels came down and separated everybody and made them speak other languages except the children or the sons of the living God, which spoke Hebrew. So Esau studied those different kingdoms that was in rulership, and now he's like, well, I'm gonna outsmart the Creator and everybody else that want to see me fall, or this kingdom fall that I'm ruling. So he's doing everything in his power, like the UN summit meetings and the New World Order agenda, having everybody in the same beast system. So his mind has been hardened by the Heavenly Father, thinking that he's not going to go down, but he is going to go down. He's going down right now. It says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain, in the day when the keepers of the house should tremble, and they are trembling. The keepers of the house is talking about the keepers of this economy, which is America, and it's the elite. The elite bank family, knowing that they have but a short time. These other nations are mad at America, man, which is one of the elite banking family tools to get whatever they want. That's why America been in war the whole time, ever since they've been established, since the beginning, because the elite made that deal with the so-called founding fathers of America, that America has to pay them back, and also the elite banking family of Britain own America. But Esau knows that he's withering away, and you can tell by the money. The dollar, the leading currency in the world, it's not even worth nothing. It's not even worth the paper that the ink is on. And it says right here, and the grinders cease because it's like it. And it says, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few. And this is what's happening. A lot of job loss. A lot of unemployment. These things are happening, man. All these jobs are getting out of here, really. Because everybody is literally have an app. And literally, we're living in a virtual society. So, these jobs are really left to computers. And those that look out of the windows be darkened. Yeah, a lot of these retail stores have been closing. The apocalypse of the retail stores. These mom and pop stores. Even these stadiums, man. Now they trying to open them back up, but it's not going to go back there, man. Esau want these people to live in a false hope until he can just really just do away with them. Just like the Georgia Guidestones said, they want to depopulate the world from billions of people to only 500 million. And the 500 million people only consist of the ruling families and the slaves that they want to serve them in the New World Order. And it says right here, that was it on that. So, yeah, man, we living in those times where it's gonna be hectic just to go outside the door, man. Just like the video I saw in Australia, this Australian citizen tried to go outside of his condo, and you had troops just like this lined up for him in front of the door, saying that he can't come out. And he said, "Look, man, I just want to walk in the yard." They told him, "Nah." I wish I could find that video and post it, but these are the times they were living in, man. So with that, I'm gonna give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Hashem Washai, Bashim Kakadash. Hopefully you elect brothers was edified. To then I'm gonna say shalom.